powerbomb by Nia. And Nia into the cover.
Little payback from the powerbomb that Jade Cargill hit Nia Jax with last week. And Nia Jax now starting to panic. Having to move up through the gears like she didn't think she would have to several minutes ago.
Nia Jax, who's been looking over at Tiffany Stratton since Stratton decided to come out just before they were about to start this match, as Nia puts herself in position on the second rope. Could be a leg drop, but no! Jade gets up, and is she serious going for this? There is no way, wait, oh! Jade Cargill! The champ looks on as Jade, with rallying support from a massive crowd here in Dayton, Ohio.
Absolutely pancaked on the mat is Nia Jax, and it's about to get worse.
Frog splash Jade for #1 status. Oh, 2.9 kick out.
Jade Cargill expanding her arsenal of moves before our eyes. Still not quite enough to put away the multiple-time world champ Nia Jax, but surely edging closer to victory now is the Storm.
Jade can't believe that didn't do it for her. That sensational frog splash to close out that offensive surge, and now just being tossed around by Nia Jax, who comes in with a big squash in the corner.
It's part of the problem with relative inexperience compared to Jax. Oh, well!
Oh, pump kick! And again, Nia survives.
And this is part of the problem when you're less experienced, like a Jade Cargill. You're simply going for... Wait a second.
What in the world?
Oh, my God.
Naomi attacking Tiffany Stratton.
Well, Naomi, who's got her own claim for wanting a shot at that gold.
Oh, and Jade says, there's Naomi. You know what... Oh, and Nia takes advantage as Jade, who was seemingly in control, distracted, abandoned Nia in her pursuit of the #1 contender status.
There's so much bad blood between Naomi and Cargill. Wait!
Annihilator! And that is how it ends. Here is your winner, Nia Jax!
Well, what a matchup that was, but pivotal in that ending was the emergence of Naomi, and you can't blame Jade Cargill.